Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's going on?
This is Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
And we are Lido Loca, and this is Losing Weight for a Cruise.
For a cruise?
Losing Weight for a Cruise. It is week 19, the update. Welcome back to the channel. If you're brand new here, if you're into cruising, if you are into healthier lifestyles, consider subscribing with the notification bell on. That way you don't miss out on any of our content. Jenny, week 19, we have been on this journey for 19 weeks. We've been up, we've been down, we've been on a cruise, we've tried several different diets, but we keep marching on to weighing less, really for our cruising lifestyle.
That's right.
Which is really our lifestyle. Mm-hmm. We got to grow old together. You know what? This is just a sad commentary that I've noticed before. You don't meet a lot of really obese older people, like really old people. Like right. Most people, when you think that are in their 90s and moving into 100, they're small, frail people.
That's right.
And so we need to position ourselves for that run from 50 to 100.
Absolutely. Because I want to be with you.
Yes. Now, it's not necessarily weight loss related, but if you've been married for a while, do you have this conversation? What would you do if the other one, if you outlive the other one? Okay. We have that conversation sometimes.
Sometimes we do.
And Jenny keeps telling me that she's going to haunt me.
That's right.
I don't know what that means. This is all I'm going to say. If I should outlive Jenny, there will never be another Jenny. And if Jenny should outlive me, I know she's going to run off with the first guy that comes along. How dare you?
No. Oh, I don't even like to think about that.
Jenny!
What?
We're just talking here.
I know. But I mean, it's stuff that you think about as you get older and wish that you thought about in your 20s.
It is so weird, the stuff that you think about when you get older. And I think that is the point of this conversation. If you're not to that point in your life where you're thinking about getting older and you're young out there, man, take the steps today so that you don't have to be close to our age and trying to figure out how to pull off the weight. Start today. Start now, because the way your brain works, it does work differently, and you do start thinking about different things when you get older, like those kind of things. So.
Well, and it's all those things, right? Like the cliche sayings like YOLO, like you only live once, be the best you, live your best life, and that's what you want to do. It
is a little cheesy, it is a little hokey, but take care of your physical health. You only have one body, you only have one health. And the world opens up to you quite a bit if you are healthy and mobile to the best of your abilities. I know that sometimes circumstance prevents us from being that way, but to the best of your abilities, if you can make a change, we're encouraging you to make a change. I guess this is 19 weeks. It's making us a little reflective. We did talk last week. One of the big things that we've added to our home kitchen appliance is an air fryer.
Oh, I love it.
And in the comments, people said, what is the favorite thing that you've had so far to eat in the air fryer?
Chicken wings.
You like the chicken wings, right?
The chicken wings were good, and those mushrooms.
I forgot all about those mushrooms.
Yeah.
So, look, there's a challenge when it comes to making chicken wings. You either make them fresh and you fry them. That's probably the best at-home chicken wing experience. But you can buy those bags of frozen chicken wings and you can bake them in the oven. They never turn out crispy.
No.
They're never good.
Never. They're gross.
I've been disappointed a million times. That was cool to buy that bag of frozen chicken wings and put them in the air fryer and they come out crispy.
And I mean, it's just amazing, right? No oil and just tender.
We did get some breaded mushrooms, and most of the time to get a crispy breaded mushroom, you have to go to a restaurant. Again, you have to go somewhere where they deep fry it. Mm-hmm. It was really good. It was delicious. Now, the thing that we recognize is you can't just buy a bunch of breaded food that you're not helping yourself out. And so we have done some things like we've cooked chicken breast in there,
which is great because I was getting tired of chicken, like
grilled chicken.
Yeah, and it tastes so wonderful.
It's pretty interesting. A skinless, boneless chicken breast. You put some seasoning on it. And it does end up a little crispy. It almost tricks you to think that there is some sort
fried.
That there's some. So air fryer is definitely a cool thing. And we got to ask what it was I'll throw a picture up here and let me tell you what it was. We got this thing at Target. I'm an impulse buyer. I went to Target for something else.
And you knew that I've wanted one, and it was so sweet.
Jenny has always wanted an air fryer, and so I walked by. This is a as seen on TV thing, which I don't know if that makes it good or bad, but it's called the Power Fryer XL. It's a 2.4 quart air fryer, and it comes with a cookbook from a dude named Eric Thies, who is a chef and culinary expert. It was normally $99, and they had it for $69, and so I pulled the trigger. I don't know if that's a good deal or not. I hadn't really done much air fryer shopping, but and we've used it quite a bit in the last 2 weeks.
And you know, when you're on this new lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
On the journey of healthier living, it sometimes gets boring.
Yes.
You know, or tiresome of the same thing.
Same old.
Right. So this has helped us rejuvenate like our menu, maybe.
Yeah, we've had some new things. And here's the other thing that I didn't anticipate with the air fryer. I thought that it was some magic machine, like you just put stuff in and like 2 minutes later everything's ready. Sometimes cooking stuff in the air fryer takes as long as cooking it in the oven, or it's not like a microwave. So I'm sure most everybody knows that. For some reason, I just didn't get that fact.
Well, I didn't think, I thought the same thing.
Like you start cooking and things have like 20-minute cook times, and you're like, wow, that seems like a long time. But the food comes out great, and I love it. The other thing that we did this week, kind of food related. So we're pretty committed to not keeping a lot of food in the house. Our thought process is if you got junk food in the house, if you had bad food in the house, and we can tend to overeat even good food. Like just we're kind of wired that way to overeat even anything in the house. So we started using the Instacart service, which is an app on your phone. And we're on some sort of free trial. So I don't know how much this thing costs when it's not free, but I think the delivery fees are really inexpensive. And so basically they have local grocery stores that have personal shoppers, and you can go through the inventory of the grocery store. You can load up your cart. This is all done on an app on your phone, and then they will shop for you, and then they will bring it to your house. And so we've done it twice so far, 0 fees. And it's been a really great experience. I think when it is for fee, I think like it's $10. So that's the question I've been asking myself this week. Would I pay $10 a week to have somebody bring a load of groceries to my house?
Yeah.
I think I would. I mean, like I don't have to drive over there, and I'm the worst. Like I don't ever shop with a list. I will get stuck in a grocery store and that
I'll have to call him and say, where are you at?
Yeah.
Let's go pick this up and come home.
Yeah, because I will wander the aisles. So for me, it saved me a lot of time. I think it's well worth the $10. But Instacart, I'm going to go ahead and endorse it because it's been pretty cool so far.
Yeah, and I think the great thing about that also is, like you said, you're an impulse buyer.
Yes.
You know, so, and you will have already ordered. So I can't say, hey, can you pick me up some ice cream? Or, hey.
Yeah. Yes, I will. And just like we talked, I guess it was last video, we talked about you wanting Italian ice. You know I went out, and they didn't have Italian ice where I went to. But we found these new fruit bars, and I wish I had saved the brand because those were really good too.
They were really good.
We got some lemon ice, and they actually have kind of a version. I think it was only 70 calories, but it had dark chocolate, and it was a raspberry pop.
And that's my favorite combination.
Favorite. So
my favorite combination is the raspberry. And
apologies, we need to think of what those. We don't have the boxes anymore, but if I can remember what those were, those are really good. But now on to how we did this week. We are on week 19 of weighing in. I will give you my numbers. I'm finally out of the 320s.
Yay!
Let's see.
I don't even know how you did, so let me hear.
Let me pull up the old spreadsheet here. Hold on a second. I just know that
while you're doing that,
all right.
I've lost 0.2 pounds.
You had a loss this week.
I did.
Moving on down.
I did. I didn't move a lot this week.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with my 0.2.
Yeah. I finally dragged myself back out to do another walk. I rationalized last week not walking because we had so many videos to make. Like I act like I don't make a daily video. So last week, some reason that was special that I was making a daily video and I couldn't do anything else. But the vlogs, like when we go on cruises, do take a little more work, a little more time. But so yeah, every time I started to walk last week, I was like, I can't. I got to make a video. Blah blah blah. But I've got one walk-in this week, and I filmed it for the narrated walking channel that we do, the Walking for Weight Loss, and I'm calling it Mile Monday. So just to motivate myself with a goal, I'm at least once a week, I'm going to see how long it takes me to walk a mile. I'm going to publish those on Monday, and I had a new personal best on my 1 mile walk. So go over to Walking for Weight Loss. I will leave a link in the description below if you want to see what my personal best time since I started walking on Mondays, which that's just one, but that's what makes it my personal best.
So I think what my goal this week should be, it doesn't matter how long it takes me, but I should walk along with you with that mile.
Yeah. Walk that video and just walk in place.
Yeah. Hey, you got a haircut.
I did get a haircut.
You look good.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to go on a trip. Okay, so you lost 0.2. That brings your total down to 30 pounds exactly.
Good.
30 pounds exactly.
Yay, I made the 30.
And I weighed this morning 319 pounds, 319.6.
That's awesome.
I fly out next week. I don't think I'm going to lose 19 pounds in a week, but I'm excited. I mean, it's awesome. It's only 0.8. Like, I didn't lose a pound, but I'm losing. So
that's right.
I feel
That's
excited
what matters.
about that. And again,
so what's our total together?
60 point. Let's see. That brought me to 30.7. So altogether, 60.7 pounds in 19 weeks.
Yes.
We're getting smaller, and the cool thing is those 19 weeks are gone, right? So now we can almost start fresh in our mind and just say, well, here we go. And so as long as we keep losing, eventually we will get smaller.
Well, someone said you'd lose some weight on your Japan cruise coming up.
Look, I'll eat anything. I'm very adventurous when it comes to my palate.
He is.
So I don't know that I'll have that challenge, but
we do have a challenge of 2 cruises in the next month.
2 cruises, well,
month and a half.
Yeah. So we got a lot going on, but yeah. So positive update. We're just doing what we can. Really trying to watch what we eat, not overeat, not binge eat, and try to move where we can. Just and fit that in with our crazy busy lifestyle, which is everybody's challenge. So.
And listen, I really feel like not having the things in the house.
Yeah,
it's good.
It's good.
Yeah.
And I love that. So this is what I like about Instacart, because normally I would call DoorDash, or I would call the pizza joint, or I would call somebody that would bring me some food. So like, I'm editing video. I've been at my computer since 6 a.m. I haven't eaten. It's 3 or 4 o'clock. I don't have any food in the house. I don't want to go to the store. Boom, I'll call the pizza place, or I'll get on the app and I'll get a sandwich delivered. At least now I can get some groceries coming to the house.
Just for this month for free, because if you call just for lunch and it's a $10 fee.
No, but I would have to, like, the thing is, like, we'll have to see how much it is.
Yeah.
I would probably do it twice a month. Maybe we can get by with, but we just got to watch the amount of food we have in the house. I don't know, but I like the service, so I'm kind of excited about it.
Well, and, you know, a lot of people say, well, Amazon has shopping also. Yeah. But it's nice to have the fresh food.
Yeah, they bring frozen stuff and all that, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, like you ordered 2 bags of lettuce and salad dressing.
And it was all fresh.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it wasn't spoiled or not ripe. I don't know.
Right.
But anyways, how are you guys doing this week? Are you losing weight for a cruise? Did you drop some pounds? Did you have a week where you didn't do anything? Did you have a week where you killed it? All of those things are good in our book, because you got tomorrow to start and do the next thing that you're going to do. We just encourage you to do whatever you're going to do, get healthier, and have the life that you want to have.
That's right. Live your best life. And you know what? I'm sorry. Amazon does deliver probably fresh food because they own Whole Foods.
They do have Whole Foods.
We gotta look into that.
I don't know what they're doing with that.
Yeah. So live your best life and be the best you, and you know, like a wise friend has told me, you're only in competition with yourself. You're only in competition with yourself. That's been our mantra lately. That's been yeah. And I'm beating myself. I'm beating myself soundly. No. Just kidding. Hope you guys are doing good out there. Tell us how your week was. Thank you for all the support and encouragement. We appreciate it, and we will be back next week to tell you how we did for week 20, losing weight for a cruise. It's almost cruise day. It is almost cruise day. For me. It's still off season for me. Off season for you. That's okay. I have a lot of stuff to do in off season. All right. Thanks, guys, for stopping by. My name's Tony. And I'm Jenny. And we are Lido Loca. And until the next time, we'll see you on the Lido. See you on the Lido. Bye. Bye.